Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I just decided to do a little series, so I did Rise yesterday. Today I'm doing Dawn, and I'm gonna go see War tonight, so War for the Planet of the Apes review will be up tomorrow. Hope you guys like this little series, but enough of my yakking. Let's boogie. First off, I just want to say this isn't a spoiler-free review. It's also not a spoilers discussion. Movie's been out a while, so I think we're good, but I'm not going to go out of my way to spoil anything, but I will touch on some plot details and whatever. So if you need to tap out, that's cool. Do so now. Cool? Cool. So Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is the second movie in the prequel series. Rise was directed by Rupert Wyatt, but in this case, Matt Reeves co-wrote, I believe, and he directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So this film picks up about 10 years after the end of the first one, and Caesar and his growing society of apes are living peacefully in the Redwoods forest. And they don't even know if mankind even exists anymore. Caesar and Maurice have a conversation saying, look, it's been at least 2 years since we saw the last human. Are they even still out there? Well, the answer is yes. There is a society of humans who are immune to the simian flu who are now living in a sort of walled-off area of San Francisco. And they're rapidly running out of fuel. And the plot really kicks off when a small band of humans enter the Redwoods forest because there's an old hydroelectric dam in there that's faulty, it's not running, and they want to restart it so they can recirculate the power back to their part of the city. So Jason Clarke's character and Caesar come to this kind of hesitant peace, and Caesar allows the humans to go and work on the hydroelectric dam. Meanwhile, there's some dissension in the ape ranks, and we get the paranoid musings of Gary Oldman's character, who's kind of like the leader of the humans. That's kind of what sets up the whole film. Now, if you watched my Rise review, you may have noticed that I was not a huge fan of the human elements in that movie. I thought a lot of the dialogue was pretty poor, and some of the acting, John Lithgow was really good, and a couple of the others did pretty well, but some of it was really piss poor. I'm happy to say that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes really rectifies this problem. The screenplay is a lot tighter, the acting is a lot better. I mean, it's Gary freaking Oldman, right? Jason Clarke and Kerri Russell both give nuanced performance, but really the heavy hitters here are Andy Serkis reprising his role as Caesar, and he gives this heartbreaking performance about, Caesar is very torn between his love for his ape family, society, what have you, and his need for peace. And then you have Toby Kebbell taking on the role of Koba, and it's a menacing performance. Koba is, for a lot of the movie, he wants to follow Caesar, but he also can't get over his innate hatred of humankind because we find out that before the events of Rise, he was constantly tortured. That's why he has the crazy scars and what have you. Now, I will say the visual effects are really improved in this movie, which is saying something because the VFX in Rise of the Planet of the Apes were nothing short of spectacular. As I said in my Rise review, there was a little bit of dodginess occasionally when there was really fast ape action happening. All of that is gone. The apes look even more real. It's really impressive to look at. At just over 2 hours, this movie is really well paced. It doesn't get action heavy much like Rise until the third act, and there are a lot of very quiet moments, but at no point is it boring or dull. And there really aren't any scenes that I could think that you could cut from the movie which wouldn't really impact it in a negative way. One thing I thought was really cool about this flick is there's this beautiful visual juxtaposition between the ape world and the human world. The ape world in the forest it's got this natural organic quality. It's all shot with these sort of moody blues and greens. And a lot of the camera work is really smooth dollying. Whereas the human world in San Francisco, its color palette is very washed out. It's very gritty. A lot of it's shot handheld, I think. It's got a very visceral quality to it. And those two things play off each other in a really stark and interesting way. One place where I think this movie does not improve upon Rise is the score. Michael Giacchino takes over for Patrick Doyle, who scored Rise, and for me, the Rise score was a little bit more emotional. This one gets very kind of playful at times, but it didn't grab me by the heartstrings the way the score in the first one did. But really, that's a really minor quibble for a movie like this. In the end, I gotta compare the movies, and I'm really looking forward to seeing War tonight. But I would say that Rise has the better overall story. Again, like I said in that review, that could have been a standalone film, and it would have functioned perfectly well as a setup to the original franchise. But Dawn is the overall better movie. It's better acted, it's better written, visually it's even better. It's the better film. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And I think I'm going to give Dawn of the Planet of the Apes it's exactly like this, Except, good. But now I want to know, what do you guys think? Which do you like better, Dawn or Rise? Are you excited for War of the Planet of the Apes? When are you going to see it? War for the Planet of the Apes. I did that last time too. When are you going to go see it? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really liked it. It really does help me to build this channel. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. As I said, the War for the Planet of the Apes review will be up tomorrow, and the storyboard, my entertainment news show, will be up on Saturday. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.